talk about something real quick about how do you find your creativity as like an artist, or if you're a photographer, videographer, or your music producer. Is that I think the key of being creative is just copying a bunch of ideas and kind of making your own way. So what I mean by this is like, if you want to like get more ideas of creating more art, is pretty much copy. In order to create your own artist, you got to get ideas, and in order to get ideas, you kind of have to consume some ideas, like consume ideas on Instagram, YouTube, or even going to the library to get a bunch of creative inspiration. Because like someone like myself, that's what I do to get ideas to create something, such as creating videos or to take photos, because that's how I get my ideas. And like, I'm pretty sure I read this book couple months ago called Still Like an Artist by I don't remember the author's name, but I can put it up here. And I'm pretty sure he talks about how like, if you want to get ideas, just copy. Like, you copy a bunch of ideas from like whatever like content you consume or whatever you consume, and you pretty much mix and mash it together, and that's how you get your creative ideas. Such as like right now, in the meantime, what I'm doing is I'm pretty much, you know, copying a bunch of YouTube ideas on how to get better vlogging or filmmaking, and kind of just mixing and mashing it together, and that's how I'm trying to get my ideas of trying to create content. So yeah, I thought that's kind of the first point I want to make. Now, another factor I might want to kind of talk about is embracing boredom. Yes, I know I might be contradicting myself, but like, what I mean by this is sometimes like, if you just embrace just being bored and just, you know, like let your mind wander, such as going on walks or like play like sport or anything, sometimes you get the best ideas from that. Like, for example, like sometimes I get the best ideas when I just literally do nothing. I literally just do the most boring tasks, such as going for walks or even just journaling. Like, I think journaling is such a good way how you can get ideas as a creative person, or as ideas to create content or photography. That's also like a good way how I tend to like get more ideas, or a good way how you can boost your ideas, such as like embracing boredom. Because I find like people like kind of in like always in like a very distracted world, especially with social media. But sometimes it's good to like just have time where you just, you know, spend less time consuming content. I know I might be contradicting myself, but sometimes like the best ideas is through just embracing boredom, let your mind wander to get ideas. So I hope this helps. Anyways, let's just move to the next point I'm going to say. To be honest, I find like when you make content, I feel like making content is like such an introvert thing. Like, you're pretty much like going out your way to record a video, you know, and then everyone looks at you weirdly, you know, like, what are you doing? Like, it's a very introvert thing. Like, it's not something you do with friends. Like, you can do with friends, it's cool, but like, you're kind of in your own little world when you make your own content. I don't know, I thought this was a cool side note. That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm like outside in this cool public area, and I feel like I'm like the only young guy, you know, and everyone's all like, you know, like all older people here. I'm like, what is this guy's doing? But anyways, I don't give a fuck. Just keep creating, bro. Actually, found a cool spot to maybe record. I don't know if this is a good angle, but fuck it, I don't care. So another thing I want to go talk about is that in order to get more creative is kind of getting outside your comfort zone. So like, what I mean by this is like trying something different and experimenting with different type of content or different type of like creative outlet. Such as like, for example, something from my personal experience, when I first time started doing photography, I used to shoot a lot of nature, landscapes, a lot of that stuff. But then I started trying it more like street, and I started trying more creative portraits, because in order to get creative, you gotta get outside your comfort zone. Because like, I know a lot of like creative people or a lot of content creators get in the habit of like just making the same type of content, which is good. But like, if you really want to expand your creativity, you got to learn to try something different. Like, for example, the reason why I want to start this YouTube channel or actually make YouTube videos is because I want to kind of get outside my comfort zone. I want to get better at like filmmaking. I want to get better at vlogging or talking in front of the camera, which is something a bit of a different little world to me. As like, I mean, over my Instagram, I've been so used to doing like the short form content, used to doing the photography, but like this is kind of like a different world to me of like, I want to try something a bit more creative because I know like a lot of people like, especially some like from my own personal experience, like when you kind of like grow like a big audience and you're kind of known for that, but then like when you try something different, you're scared it will tank on the Instagram algorithm. So that's why I kind of want to try YouTube, because like I want to try like get better filmmaking, get better at talking in front of the camera. That's what I really want to lean into. So yeah, I think that's kind of like what I got to say basically. And you know, if you like this type of video, you can like it, you can subscribe if you want to see more travel photography content. I just want to get outside and just, I don't know, create something cool. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Hope this helps. All right, see ya. Bye.